Hello and welcome to Diary of a Visual Journalist. I'm Jeremy Hogan and I share the stories behind the photos I've captured over the years. Today I'll take you through the adventures, mishaps, and creative processes behind some of my favorite images. I often get asked what gear I use for this series. For this assignment I relied on my Canon T-70 film camera with a manual focus 50mm lens and a fisheye conversion adapter I bought from a catalog. Accompanied by a Tri-X film I later processed myself. I zone focused the images, anticipating where the skateboarder would be in the frame. Setting up an assignment can be quite the journey. Sometimes it's meticulous planning, other times it's spontaneity that leads to the best shots. For these images, which I made when I was a teenager, I got a ride to a nearby city, Visalia, California, and got dropped off with my skateboard and my camera. There wasn't much planning into making these photos. Picture this, I'm focusing on getting the best photos of my skateboarder friends Tom Knox and others when a biker pulls up in a car, gets something out of a tree, then opens the trunk of his old 70s car and pulls out a shotgun. We all go running. Skateboarding wasn't always as socially acceptable as it is today. My friends were skating a pool in an empty field left behind when a house was torn down, and I guess for the biker or whoever it was, filling it with junk like old refrigerators wasn't enough to get us to leave. Can't tell you how fast I climbed a brick wall to get away. Maybe somebody should have taken a photo of me. Unfortunately, I don't have that photo, but I have these awesome photos from 1987 or thereabouts, which I'm sharing today. The California Central Valley in the 80s could be a rough place with many social contrasts back then. In the world of photography, unexpected surprises like these keep things interesting and add a touch of humor to the process, but seeing the biker with a shotgun wasn't very funny at the time. Now let's delve into some captivating photos from that unforgettable day. Here's a shot of Karma to Chef shredding. He later ended up being a big pro. Tom Knox is ripping here in the empty pool. He later became a professional skateboarder for Santa Cruz. Around this time I also captured these images of Tom Knox learning how to ollie over skateboards. He invented a whole language of street skateboarding along with others at the time. I was about 14 when I shot these. I'd started off a year or so before with a camera I'd borrowed from my grandmother, and when that camera was stolen, my mother bought me a prosumer camera that it took her a year to pay for. Cameras weren't cheap. There weren't iPhones back then, and these photos were captured on film, and after all these years, I'm still making photographs. Each click of the shutter tells a story, from meticulous planning to unexpected surprises. Every photo holds a unique tale behind it. So every element contributes to the creation of captivating photographs. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Diaries of a Visual Journalist. Until next time, keep capturing moments that tell your story. See you soon.